what gives you motivation to keep going in your life?
So motivation is like when you have thousands of responsibilities, then you have to be very motivated,
Uh,
right? You cannot because this is literally not a low hanging fruit, right? It is quite harder to crack, as per my way of perceiving, and we cannot eliminate the motivation, right? We cannot generate and we cannot create the motivation. We have to be motivated, right? And how
yeah.
we have to be motivated? When you have thousands of responsibility, you have to perform lot many tasks, you have to make money, you have to connect to the people, you have to exchange your thoughts in a great manner. If I'm just talking to somebody in a rude kind of manner, in a blunt kind of manner, right, nobody is going to appreciate me, nobody is going to listen to me.
Is your day going on? How is your day going on so far?
Yeah, it has been so far so good. I didn't face any kind of scrambling so far. So I would say I have been just keeping myself busy and swamped with the work. So my day has been quite good so far. So what
Yeah.
about you, Well? How's your day been?
My day is quite good, I believe, because I had many conversations with people. At this point, I don't have any work. I'm unemployed because my company had been shut down. So I'm utilizing my whole day talking to people, not talking to people like I talk each and every day, like 2 hours at least. But yeah, I do watch lots of content on YouTube, so I can engage in this language.
It is great. Okay, so before diving into the session, I would like to request you. So would you please walk me through about your introduction if you don't mind?
Yeah, sure,
In
why
a
not?
nutshell.
Yeah, my name is JD. Okay, J for like Jagga Daku. My friends has given me this name. Actually, my original name is like old types of names. So we are living in like a model era. So my friends thought, oh no, JD, you're having very bad name. Very old types of outdated name. So we are gonna update your name. Okay, so they gave it to me like a JD since I like to fight a lot. So Jagga Daku. So this is a name given by my friends. Yeah, that's it
Okay.
about it. Yeah, I completed my 12th. Then I dropped out of my college, and I'm not interested to pursue my graduation in further, like in future as well. Yeah, I'm quite happy with that. And when I talk about my hobby, I like to watch movies, and my hobbies have changed gradually a lot. That's all about me.
Yeah, it happens with everybody. People should movies by time. Hmm.
Yeah, absolutely. So, bro, could you tell me something about briefly so I can, you know, get to know you better and my audience also, because this is the first time our conversation, going on. So, introduction would be best way to get familiarize with each other.
Yeah, it is great. So, okay, I'm just gonna break the ice on my introduction now. So, this side Lalit, I come all the way from Bulandshahr, Uttar Pradesh, and it's been 7 years I have been working in private organizations, and I completed my graduation in 2017 in pharmacy. And apart from that, if I talk about my core of interest, so I like to listen to music. This is all about me in a nutshell. Thank you so much for giving me this amazing and outstanding opportunity to
The
introduce myself
privilege is
here.
mine. The privilege is mine, because I'm talking to excellent speaker right now because it is very difficult to find, good speaker. Since we are, upskilling our communication, we have to talk to, at least who already achieve like intermediate level. So you can learn something from them, right? Hmm.
Hmm.
So I want to ask you a couple of questions. Who gave it your name? Because your name is a bit, unique. That's why I'm asking. Who gave to you this name?
Okay.
Your mother or your
So
father?
yeah, it was decided by my parents itself because I do not have any kind of nickname and all. All the people call me by this particular name itself.
Hmm.
So this is my privilege. This is my fortunate that I got such a great name, and as you mentioned that this is very unique name. So after mentioning of your thought, now it has become very unique.
Okay, okay. And does it have any
Earlier,
particular meaning behind it?
sorry.
Does it have particular meaning behind it? Like your name?
Yeah, if I talk about like meaning of this particular word, that is like calm and composed person.
Okay, calm and composed person. Okay,
Yes.
good to know that. Mhm.
Yes.
And is this a very common name in your place, or is it a unique name, hometown?
As per my finding, I have seen couple of people those who have this name.
Okay.
Yes.
So
Even
you are
in my school, sorry, even in my college, when I was in, when I was in my graduation, so that time we were two people who had name of Lalit.
okay. So are you satisfied with your name? It's apparently you're satisfied with your name. Are you planning to change your name? Because some of the people having in a different mindset. If they want to start a career, they want to change their name because they think their names impact on their career as well. What do you think about
Exactly,
that?
yeah. Somewhat extent it happens. Like if the people are having some old kind of name and they are growing by leaps and bounds in something, and they are just representing or articulating themselves in front of thousands of people that I'm like any old kind of name, right? So in that particular manner, people consider you, people judge you on the basis of your name. So it is always better that you have shortcut of your name or you have some unique name so that people can recognize you in a easy manner and they'll be able to remember you for long without having any kind of hindrances.
Mhm. Now I'm gonna give you a hypothetical situation. Okay, the situation be suppose you don't like your name. So what name would you pick for yourself? What one name pick you for yourself?
Okay, okay. This is quite a cumbersome question for me because I haven't decided to change my name so far. But
Okay.
you already have given me this option that this is a hypothetical question. So I would also like to break the ice or spill the beans about it in a hypothetical manner itself. So if somebody is giving me this chance to change my name without having any kind of impediments, so I would definitely like to pick up one name that is Krishna.
Krishna. Why is it so?
So, because if somebody is calling me, because this is the name of God, right? If this is the name of embodiment of God. So,
Mhm.
if somebody is calling me like Krishna, so ultimately he is chanting the name of God. Actually, my motive in this particular manner is just to make the people to chant the name of God, not to
Mhm.
bestow my ignorance, bestow my knowledge and grace somewhere because I do not have, right?
And now I'm feeling how connected with. Are you
Sorry.
spiritual? What? Are you spiritual person? Because your sounds like that. You picked this name, and now it made me thinking that you're spiritual person. You are into spirituality. Are you that person?
Yes, actually, the thing is this: when the God is giving us choices and
Mm-hmm.
the aspirations, so we have to pick like which one we have to be in. So actually, I was also not a spiritual person. I was not illumining myself with the spirituality, but when I got to know the spirituality because of lot many saints. Now these days, lot many saints are very famous on YouTube and all. So when I got to know a little bit about the spirituality, like how you can incorporate yourself with the God kinds of thing and with the spirituality and with the meditation. So then I got into the habit of chanting the name and all. And this still the God made me to do everything. I'm not the person like who can do something, but God made me to come under the influence of God, and that is why I have been considering myself little bit a spiritual person, not
Mm.
up to a maximum extent, but little bit.
Have you read Bhagavad Gita? Because Krishna is very famous character, or you could say like he is our God.
I brought Bhagavad Gita once, but the thing is this: I'm not able to find the leisure time to read out Bhagavad Gita. But I have read couple of pages of Bhagavad Gita because it takes
Did you find
lot many
interesting?
concentration. Yeah, it takes lot many concentration. You cannot read Bhagavad Gita while walking something. Like if you are swamped with other things and you are resonating yourself with the Bhagavad Gita, so you will not be able to bring out lot many outcomes, lot many consequence from the Bhagavad Gita. Otherwise, in Bhagavad Gita, we can find each and every question, we can find each and every answer of the world.
Some people think Bhagavad Gita is mythology. What do you think about it? Did it really
People
happen?
have their own, yeah, I am not against with the against towards the people. I'm just telling you that people have
Okay.
their own perception, own way of perceiving, own perspective. So they must need to think about their self, not
Okay.
about their self, according to their self. So I don't want to change the people. I don't want to argue with the people. I'm just telling this thing that whatever I have been, whatever I have been witnessing from the Bhagavad Gita and from the spirituality. So I am just bestowing those things only. I'm not telling that you should go and you should read out the Bhagavad Gita. It's up to you. If you consider yourself that you can bring out something from the Bhagavad Gita and that would be very inevitable for you and you will be able to adhere and abide them in your future, that would be the great thing, because this is not the bad thing, right? Like if somebody is taking alcohol and all and somebody is doing smoking and all, so we can, like people can pull the leg of others that why you are taking alcohol and these kinds of things, but this is not the bad thing, right? If you are reading it, if you are incorporating the essence of Bhagavad Gita in yourself, then this would be great. Otherwise it's okay. Ultimately we have to live our life. And
Many Indians, uh, even though they haven't read Bhagavad Gita, but they know the story of whatever happened,
hmm,
uh, by the movies only, by the serials only, right? Because serials are very
exactly.
very popular. But when
Yes,
you when you watch serials or movie, they will not provide each and every single detail. The details you're going
hmm,
to find in the book because there are more than 3,000 pages, in Bhagavad Gita,
exactly.
right? More than
Hmm.
that. So it is very impossible to incorporate everything. I mean, you get, content everything in the movie because movies are generally very short movies, right? 3 hours. So it is impossible to make. So they just kind of giving a summary. And in order to get that summary, you are missing out lots of things from the real book.
Exactly. Yeah, it happens. It happens. When we watch a movie related to the spiritual kind of scriptures or
Mhm,
stories, so that time we won't find thousands and tons of information those who are there in the Bhagavad Gita in
mhm.
movies, in the serials, and you have hit the nail on the head. And I completely accord with you. It happens all the time. And one more thing is there, they cannot picturize each and everything, right? They
This
cannot
happens.
picturize
Yeah,
each and everything, and that is why the people are not able to get thousands and tons of information from these serials, but they are getting the basic idea, so
basic
that
idea.
they also can, yeah, they also can reincarnate their self in the spirituality.
Mhm. And there are so many supporters of Ravana, because they haven't
Hmm.
read like original Ramayana, right? From Valmiki. Okay, so they haven't read the book of Ramayana. Okay, like our holy book, you could say. And because of that, so many people are arguing now. Ravana was a very good person. He only kidnapped, So why did they kill him? Like, But when you go through the book, then you will understand Ravana indeed kidnapped so many women at that time, and he did horrible things to them. The people are not going to tell you if somebody haven't read the Ramayana, practically, then they're going to miss out this point. Okay, and they will argue he wasn't,
Hmm.
he was kind of, devotee of, Lord Shiva. These things are there, but he had, you know committed lots of, bad deed against human. So you will find those things in the book only. They will not going to show you in the movies.
Exactly. Yeah, if we literally want to drill down something, so we need to read out the scriptures first. And if we are just, just telling something to the people and in the wrong manner, and that is related to scriptures, so that would not be the great, great thought process, I would say. If literally somebody wants to have a discussion on such kind of scriptures and all, so that person must have read those kinds of scriptures first, like Bhagavad Gita, and many more scriptures are there, Ramayana also there. So first, the person must have to read those scriptures, then he should address something on them. Like if we
Still,
are just,
absolutely,
hmm,
you're right. Yeah, absolutely, we are on the boat, same boat. Okay, because I believe I am not the right person to make any kind of comments on this particular topic because I
exactly.
haven't read the Bhagavad Gita. I haven't read any scriptures, like Puranas. I haven't read it, and I don't
Hmm.
know what will happen if I die when I die. Okay, so I don't have any broad knowledge about it because I have a
Okay,
limited
as
mind.
you mentioned one thing that like couple of people are there, those who are in the support of Ravana, right? So yeah, I'm not saying that this is the wrong thing. because everybody has a pros and cons, and everybody has some virtues and vices,
Mhm.
right? Now it
I'm not
depends on us.
against. I'm not against that. Whether see like it is personal thing they're doing, right? Everybody has
Mm,
some good quality, bad qualities. If they are
exactly,
worshiping,
yeah.
it's quality is good quality. I appreciate
Mm.
that, But if you are worshiping, bad quality and you're harming other people from it, so I think it's not the ideal thing to do.
You, I haven't witnessed anybody so far, but I have heard somewhere that thousands of people are there in our world, in our India itself, that those who are offering their prayers to the negative energies, and they are getting some power from there, and by putting some reinforce and plunk on those things, they are getting thousands and tons of, I would say, power.
Nice.
Yeah.
It is about psychology, If you read a psychology book, suppose I am right now worshipping any stone, okay? So obviously, eventually I'm going to get strain out of it. If I'm very, very holy person, spiritual person, so even if I'm going to worship the trees or moon or sun, still I'm going to feel good. Still I'm feel good. Right? End of the day, I'm gonna, oh, I have done something good, spiritually, so I will feel energy out of it. I will get. So this is maybe most of the time I feel like it's about psychology. If you believe in
Mm,
God, it's up to you. If you don't believe in God, it's also up to you. But the point is whether you're doing good karmas in your life or not.
exactly. We must know how to distinguish between the pros and cons. And
Mhm.
whichever thing is gonna add on some points to our communication, to our life, we should only focus on those things. If we are just running after the discussion and after the infinite discussion, so there would be no consequence after having that discussion, right? So if we literally want to grab something from something, so we should incorporate those things in our personal life. Then only we can rejuvenate ourselves in such things.
People have people go to the temple, still they like abuse people, right? Using bad words, this and that. Okay, so everybody has pros and cons. Sometimes you feel, you know whenever you are in a good mood, so you want to help the, like a beggar, right? You will give them some food, you're because right now you're feeling good. Okay, but someday you're going to feel very angry, even you will not give 10 rupees
It
to your.
happens.
It
Yeah, these
happens.
are the, yeah, wheel and boy are the parts of life, right? We cannot live over the moon all the time. We cannot live dejected all the time. We have to be in the balance, and then we do each and everything in a great manner. If we are all the time in the depression mood, if we all the time in wheel itself, so that time we are not gonna enjoy ourselves. We are not gonna relish ourselves, right?
Mhm.
So we have to distinguish all these things, like how to recognize the positive and optimistic kind of thing. Then only we can grow in something by leaps and bounds.
What gives you motivation to keep going in your life?
So motivation is like when you have thousands of responsibilities, then you have to be very motivated,
uh,
right? You cannot, because this is literally not a low hanging fruit, right? It is quite hard not to crack, as per my way of perceiving, and we cannot eliminate the motivation, right? We cannot generate and we cannot create the motivation. We have to be motivated, right? And how
yeah.
we have to be motivated? When you have thousands of responsibility, you have to perform lot many tasks, you have to make money, you have to connect to the people, you have to exchange your thoughts in a great manner. If I'm just talking to somebody in a rude kind of manner, in a blunt kind of manner, right, nobody is going to appreciate me, nobody is going to listen to me. So
but
my,
there is yeah but there is a time, when you have to be rude. There is a time when you have to be kind. If you always kind, then people will, use you, uh,
exactly,
take
it
advantage from
happens.
you. Yeah,
Yeah, this
because
is the people, as per my way of perceiving, if somebody is taking out the benefits from you, so this is the people's choice, right? We cannot hold them, we cannot stop them to take out the benefits, because ultimately they are, if they are not taking out the benefits from you, so ultimately they are gonna take out the benefits from others. But if you unknowingly, deliberately making the people to take out the benefits from you, that is the wrong thing. You must
Mhm.
know why the people are coming towards you and what all kind of benefits they are taking out from you,
Yeah,
right?
you
So that,
you have to be conscious about it, aware about it. Take some proportion. If somebody cheats me, scam me one time, next time you have to be aware, be more
Exactly.
smart, you not let them in your life again, okay? Because you tell them, okay, you can cheat me again, you know, you can cheat me once, but next time I will not allow you to do that.
Exactly.
And
And
people will also,
mm, by
people
having
will feel
such
that.
kind of yeah, by having such kind of instances in our life, we get thousands of experience, and by having experience, we will be able to analyze the people's personality and humanity, right? Then we'll be able to establish that position where nobody will come to us to take out the benefits just.
It is extremely important to figure it out, good person in your life, because bad person going to drain your energy, so just make a
Exactly.
friendship with a few people, few people only. Don't have to have like a quantity of friends, like 100 friends, 50 friends. No, if you have two friends, but they should be very quality friend. They should be, whenever you spend your time with them, you feel good inside. You have to have like good vibe inside. If you don't have that vibe, just make another friendship. I mean, like it should be a quality one. Find good people around you.
Exactly. And one more thing is there, I would like to definitely break the ice on that thing as well. If we are surrounding ourselves with the positive thoughts, positive kind of people, those who are having optimistic kind of thought process, and those who are encouraging us to achieve our goals, and those who are supporting us in a bad situation, in a difficult situation. So, as per my way of perceiving, they are the right person, because if you are having such kind of people in your life, those who are fair weather friend, so they are not the right person for us. And you cannot grow in yourself and in your career as well if you are having such kind of bad nature of kind of people.
Like I found, generally that many, like a majority people are not gonna give you the good vibe. That I found, and
Hmm.
even it's important to interact with them. So you cannot cut off them from them. Like see, in your family also you're gonna find some people. In your relative also you're
Exactly.
gonna find some people. So you
Exactly.
should not avoid them. You shouldn't give them more time. Just say hi and bye. Okay, helpful to them, help them, but not that in like to certain extent only. Okay, you don't have to give them all the time, so you have to make sure that who say you helpful for you, from where you're going to get a positive vibe, and in the future whom going to help you out. So s- being a selfish person, I think it is also virtue, because otherwise you will not grow in your life.
Exactly. And one more thing is there that if somebody is just coming to us to do such kind of things, so we need to just turn the deaf ear in that particular moment, right?
Yeah.
We just need to think, we just need to listen to those points, and whichever the beneficial points, because sometimes the criticization, the positive, the negative environment is also very essential or significant, because it plays a inevitable role in your personal growth and professional growth. Because if the people is not criticizing you, if the people is not telling you that, if the people is not showing you the mirror, so that time you'll not be able to get to know your personal value, right?
Mhm.
Yes.
So we
And
have
if
to
you
acknowledge that value, so like you're living in village, I'm living in a village, I know my value, because the way people treat you, that going to define your value, you know
exactly,
suppose
yeah.
suppose people are not respecting me right now, but from 5 years from now I have this much money, so
Yeah, that is what I wanted to say. I wanted to say.
uh, so these
Yeah.
things are there. Suppose you're a businessman, you have different value, respect hierarchy in the society, I don't
Hmm.
have so I have different hierarchy. See, like, even you are smart but you're lacking money in your life, people will not respect you. They will think, oh my god,
Exactly.
he's you know he's intelligent guy but he doesn't have money. What is the use of it?
Other thing is this, doesn't matter how many amenities you are owning, but people are always going to judge you, right? If you are
Yeah.
running Ferrari, if you are owning Ferrari, then still people are going to judge you,
No,
right?
actually,
So
that kind of judging good, because they right now they're jealous of you. Okay.
yeah, that is the great thing, that people are at least
Yeah.
feeling some jealousy kind of thing from the
And
others, like if somebody is owning tons of
we,
money.
yeah, then they will criticize you. He's doing bad thing, from that he's making money.
We cannot dominate on those things, and we cannot harness on those things. We have
No,
to
like,
do whatever we want to do. Yeah.
yeah, absolutely. Like, the books we read right now, these books doesn't, you know, world with no go with the books, like suppose you know lots of laws, but in the reality something else is happening, right?
Exactly. Yeah, it
It
happens all the time.
doesn't work. Yeah, law doesn't work, like policeman also doesn't work, you know I don't want to say these things openly here, but whatever we learned in the school, this the things
Hmm.
are quite opposite from the book.
Yeah,
How?
when it comes to the practical life,
Yeah,
uh, you know, they the like that kind of knowledge don't give any kind of orient to us.
yeah.
I have
Up,
also find this thing.
yeah, after this conversation I like to recommend you one song. That song is, I think, touched my heart, okay, especially when did I listen that song? Like 2 days ago I listened that song, Man in the Sky. This is a very new song and trending song in the internet. You should listen this song. Very meaningful song, okay?
Hmm.
Like, they're talking about the life, the reality of the life, very good song. I think it is like 4 minutes of song, but very very meaningful song. You should try it.
Okay, I would.
Man in the Sky, new song.
Okay, I would surely endeavor to listen to that song.
Yeah, that's it. Okay, brother. It has been like a 27 minutes. It has been a very great conversation with you, and pleasure is mine because you are giving me opportunity to keep this video. Next time, definitely, I will give you 25, at least 25 minutes, because I like to practice. It doesn't matter whether I'm going to keep this video or not. It's matter, about practice only, because I want to get as much as people to talk. So thank you so much for your precious time. I really
Yeah,
appreciate that.
thank you so much. You to gave me this wonderful and amazing and outstanding opportunity, and it has been a great and excellent conversation with you. Thank you so much. Have a whale of a time. Thank you.
Bye bye bye.